The Legend of Eva and the Red Garter Inn. Williams, Arizona, a town steeped in the charm of the Old West, nestled between the Grand Canyon and Flagstaff. Most know it for its historic Route 66 heritage, but few are aware of the dark, chilling secret that lingers within its most famous establishment, the Red Garter Inn. Beneath the veneer of a quaint bed and bakery lies a tale of vengeance, blood, and the unexplainable. The story begins with Eva, a beautiful and fiery brothel worker who was the pride of this establishment in the late 1800s. Men came from miles around to seek her company, mesmerized by her beauty and reputation. But Eva was no gentle soul. While her allure made her the most requested, her temper was legendary. When cowboys tried to cheat her out of payment, they often left her room bleeding from wounds she inflicted in her fury. No one crossed Eva and escaped unscathed. As the story goes, Eva met her own tragic end under mysterious circumstances. Some say a jealous lover murdered her, while others whisper that she took her own life in a moment of despair. What is known is that after her death, a chest filled with her personal collection of red garters was discovered in her room. The inn staff saw it as a sad reminder of her life, but soon after, the hauntings began. The Red Garter curse. For decades now, the inn has been plagued by a vengeful spirit, Eva's spirit. Guests and staff alike have reported seeing her apparition, a young Hispanic woman in a white dressing gown, wandering the halls late at night. Footsteps echo when no one is there. Doors slam on their own, and photographs often capture a fleeting image of her. But the most terrifying part of the legend is tied to the Red Garter, a warning and a curse. Men who visit the Red Garter Inn and show disrespect to the staff, often by arguing or treating them poorly, become marked by Eva's wrath. Shortly after their stay, a red garter inexplicably appears in their homes. It doesn't matter where they live. Somehow, the garter finds its way to their nightstand, dresser, or even tucked under a pillow. The sight of this crimson token seals their fate. Within 1 week, those men are found dead. The deaths are never peaceful. They are discovered with strange, deep cuts across their bodies, as if someone slashed at them in a fit of rage. Infections spread through the wounds at an unnatural rate, causing their bodies to rot from the inside. The autopsies always reveal the same eerie detail, traces of a strange red dye in their bloodstreams. The police have tried to make sense of it, but no logical explanation has been found. Staff's silent revenge. After each death, the staff member who is wronged receives an obituary in the mail. No return address, no explanation. Just a simple newspaper clipping. Final note of Eva's vengeance carried out. Some staff claim to feel a sense of justice, while others are terrified, fearing they might someday become entangled in Eva's malevolent curse. Visitors who treat the inn with respect are left unbothered by the spirit, but the Red Garter's haunting presence keeps everyone on edge. Guests avoid mentioning complaints or acting rude, knowing that even the smallest slight could bring Eva's wrath. The first appearance of the garter. It is said that the Red Garter first appeared shortly after Eva's death. The very first victim was a local rancher who, after an explosive argument with the inn's maid, found a garter draped across his bedpost. He thought little of it, assuming it had been left behind by another guest. 7 days later, his body was discovered in his home, slashed and infected beyond recognition. The police were baffled, and the staff whispered that Eva had returned to take her revenge. Since that day, the legend has grown, with more men falling prey to the curse over the years. Attempts to solve the mystery. Paranormal investigators, intrigued by the strange deaths, have visited the Red Garter Inn, setting up cameras, EVP recorders, and thermal imaging in hopes of capturing evidence of Eva's spirit. While many have reported eerie encounters and sudden chills, none have been able to explain the deaths or the red dye found in the victim's blood. Some speculate that it's tied to the garter itself, perhaps a symbolic connection to Eva's life as a brothel worker, but no one knows for certain. One thing is clear: Eva is not to be trifled with. Supernatural enforcer. Eva's wrath is selective. Only men have ever been victims of the Garter's curse, and never once has a woman been found dead by similar means. Locals believe that Eva continues to protect the inn, avenging any disrespect toward the establishment and its staff, particularly the women who work there. The Red Garter Inn is both her home and her domain, and she will not allow anyone to defile it without consequence. To this day, guests at the Red Garter Inn are warned to treat the staff with the utmost courtesy. No one knows when or why the Red Garter will appear, but everyone knows what it means. 7 days of life remain.